hello, and welcome to our slumber party.
Hello.
And a special hello to our
Ghosts.
featured patron.
Oh, I like having a flashlight as a spotter.
Our featured patron today is Katie D, I think, is what that says on the monitor. I can't see that far.
It's Katie.
Let me deliver it. Katie D, I hope you like ghosties and spooky things. 'Cause today is the day. It's the day.
Oh my gosh.
My house is haunted. Period. Full stop. End of video. That's a wrap. I can't like be spooky.
But for real, like, yeah, you're fighting the urge to be perky and you just can't do it. It's true. It's haunted.
My house has its fair share of weird happenings. Electronics do like some crazy shit here.
Whoa.
I'm feeling crazy because we're in slumber party, but
It's also the middle of the night.
It's straight up the middle of the night. There's like cold spots throughout the house, things falling. So I'm fairly certain that my house is haunted. Ghosts, etc, etc. And you guys have been wanting this to be a video for so long, and what better time than spooky season, Halloween, for our ghost stories. Bam, bam, bam. My spookiest happenings in this house.
Your flashlight.
What? It's
Perfect.
for the campfire.
Well, yeah.
In fact, my spookiest happenings in this house happened a year ago, almost to the day, so I think it is a perfect time to dig into my ghosties, and I have my ghost hunting twin and best friend, Jenna, here.
Can I leave?
No.
I don't want to do this. I'm terrified. I don't want to
She's
do
excited.
this. Okay, first of all, so I may be like the gothy spooky twin, but I don't really like anything scary. Like, I'm scared of literally everything. So like, I don't really want to do this at all. I'm a fraud, okay? A Ouija board, it looks cute, but it's not for me. I'm
No?
scared. I really don't want to do this.
Okay, do you believe in ghosts?
Of course I do.
Okay, great. That's the first step. We used to ghost hunt, like, actively.
A lot.
Like probably like 12 years ago. And actually my very first YouTube video ever, not on this channel, so don't even bother go looking for it.
They can't find it, right?
Oh no.
Okay.
It's long gone.
Thank God.
With a Ouija
What a
board.
time, what a time.
You know? We used to like really ghost hunt. We did. We would
It's
like
true.
look everything up online. We would like go on these adventures out in the world, hunting the ghosties.
I don't know what we were thinking.
It's dangerous.
Scary.
What were we doing? We're grounded.
Big time. Stay in the house.
Yeah.
Unless there's a ghost.
In my house. Because there is.
Hello.
Hi.
I would just like to say that Alexa has been trying to get me to make this video with her every single year since she started her channel, and every single year I politely say, no way. Not
Very
doing
polite.
it. Ain't gonna happen. Anyways, have you guys ever seen the Exorcist of Emily Rose? This is the scariest movie I've ever seen, and now I just can't. I don't want anything to do with Ouijas or ghosty monitors.
So tonight we are having a little spooky slumber party, little ghost stories, little ghost hunting, and we are inviting you and Katie, especially Katie,
Run.
for a little Halloween spook fest.
Ooh. I don't want to do this.
I don't care. G's ghost experiences have been accidental, would you say? It's fair to say that's been an
It's the
accident.
best description I could come up
Alright.
with.
Hit us.
Okay. So a year or two ago, I got my fiance tickets to go see J. Cole in Greensboro, North Carolina. And it was at this little venue downtown, I guess. I don't really know anything about Greensboro. It was at this little venue, and there was a hotel that was like walking distance away. So I'm like, cool, I'll just like book the hotel, we can park there and then like cruise on over to the venue, whatever. it's time, you know?
Seems like the easiest route. If you're staying out of town, you can walk to the venue.
You would think, right?
It all seems like a little too simple.
Your girl did not do a lot of research though, but like on the like TripAdvisor or whatever travel site, I was looking and the pictures looked like so weird. Like they looked like spy cameras were like mounted in the top corner of the room and like taking pictures of it was
like super wide angle pictures of rooms
yeah,
from above.
Exactly. And it was
so
like
scary.
Ew, who's taking these pictures?
And you're like, okay, book. We'll take it. Perfect.
It's cool. We just need a place to sleep. Whatever. Book.
Casual.
Do your research.
How you get haunted.
Okay.
101.
So, day of the concert comes, we drive to Greensboro, park, cruise in there, open the front door, and this place, I tell you, if you work there, sorry in advance because I'm about to talk shit about your hotel, it was so weird. It was like bird cages everywhere with no birds, like, what the f.
Would it be better if there were birds in the bird cages?
Probably.
Or...
I mean, I don't know, I don't like birds. So there were like bird cages everywhere, right? And it was like so strange. And so my fiance is like checking in, talking to the lady, and I'm kind of like looking around like, this place is really weird.
Interesting.
And it was all like wood paneled everything. He gets us checked in, we're like walking to the elevator, and I'm expecting, you know, a regular 2019 elevator. Right?
Why would you expect such a thing?
I don't know. They were on TripAdvisor. Elevator was like one of those ones where you have to like pull the
slidey thing.
Gate.
Like Titanic.
Yes, very Titanic. So like we go in there and we like slide the little gate thing. It was so
weird. Was there like a bellhop with a little hat? But he's like slightly
ghost.
transparent.
Might I add, we had no idea this place was haunted. We just thought it was like a weird, quirky like hotel. I was like, whatever, this is, I guess, adorable. Whatever. So we go in the little elevator. Okay, so full disclosure, we were on the second floor. We probably should take the stairs, but we wanted. It looked like fun. Slash a death trap. We get in the room. We do a full scan for like cameras and like weird stuff because like
the spy cam from the website.
Pictures were so weird. I was like, I gotta check this place out. Everything was fine. We went to the concert. It was fun. We came back, and then the power goes out, which is like never a thing that you want in a creepy hotel. Yeah, it like got pitch black, and we were just like both like wide awake
after a concert.
It didn't stay out for long, but it was long enough to be like, I don't know about this. And then we go to bed, and then all night. And then all night long, there is like crazy noises coming from the room above us, and it's not like standard hotel squeaky bed noises. It is like full on furniture dragging from one side of the room all the way across to the other side, and I was at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I was like, these people, so annoying. So like finally we fall asleep, and then at like 6 or 7 in the morning I wake up because I can hear the like people outside our door walking. Like I was thinking it was like the housekeeping people, and I had to like put the don't come in sign. So I like get out of bed, go and find the thing, put it on there, go back to sleep. We wake up, check out, all is well. So then we went to visit Alexa because she lives close by.
I mean,
not really.
Okay, close if you're looking at the continental US.
We went to go visit Alexa, and she gets in the car, and we're like, she's like, wow, you guys look like you must be pretty tired. No, we didn't sleep because our hotel was like so noisy, creepy and weird bird cages
everywhere.
And then she's like, well, where'd you stay? And I was like, the Biltmore Greensboro Hotel.
And okay, like this girl has no idea how to internet. We have established that over and over.
As soon as these words come out of my mouth, she's Googling, and she's like, most haunted hotel in North Carolina. Good one, you dummy. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm like, you didn't even search this place before you booked the creepy spy cams and birdcage haunted hotel.
Walking distance from the venue. Alexa was like casually like, hi, this is the most haunted hotel ever. And I was like, I'm gonna call them.
And I was like, what are you gonna do when you call them? Just be like, hi, excuse me, hello? Is your hotel haunted? Like, what are you gonna say? You like my phone?
Yeah.
You have my phone.
So I called and was like, hey, we just checked out. We stayed there last night. We were wondering what's going on.
What the F is
in the room above us? Oh, you know how people are in hotels. Wink, wink. And I'm like, no. Not
Excuse
that
me,
kind
miss.
of
No.
noise. it was furniture dragging, all that stuff. And she's like, well, what room were you in? And I was like, we were in room 232 or whatever. And she's like, oh, okay, well then you probably heard Philip. And I was like, oh, what the fuck does that mean?
We're on first name basis with our ghosts.
It's just Phil. Oh, Philly. So our friend at the front desk, she said that she has been working there for like 20 years. And she's like, and I have seen some girl, let me tell you. And I was like, okay. In the room above us, some guy died. Philip, he lives upstairs. He was, back in when the building was first built, it was like a office building or something for these two brothers. Company, I'm not really sure of the details. She said she was gonna call the front desk. I thought it was a casual, like, hey, are you haunted? Great, cool. Chat you later. I'm gonna leave you a great TripAdvisor review. Bye. It was like 30 minutes long. I'm like sitting in the backseat like, she's like, in 1901. So long. So she said that Philip was found in the alley outside with a piano wire stuck in his neck or around his neck or something. Regardless, not alive. And he had been thrown out of the window, I think.
What? Who? How?
I have so many questions. Suspected he found some shady business dealings, found out about some stuff, you know, and they were like, we gotta get rid of that guy. I mean, he was trying to do the right thing. I don't know the facts. Okay, none of this, don't quote me on any of this. He was in the room directly above us. And then she's like, and also, there's Lydia. She's on your floor. I thought the conversation was wrapping up. Philip is out the window. Lydia's friendly if you make her happy. You know what makes her happy? Chocolate? No, pink things.
Oh, same.
They have painted the room all pink. There's like a pink purse in there and with pink lipstick in there, and they have like pink stuff all over the place to keep her happy, and it works. That works for me too. And then my darling friend at the front desk was like, want to hear a story? I was like, okay. And also, so remember when I said I heard the people outside the door walking footsteps? So when I had the lady on the phone, I was like, hey, also, like, what time does your housekeeping people start like going around and cleaning the rooms? Because like, I heard them out there like walking around making all this noise at like 6 a.m. Yeah, I know that was a ghost. I'm like, what? She said that they have carpeted all the hallways because the footsteps, like the ghost footsteps, are so loud that it's to like help mute the sound of the footsteps.
That like gave me goosebumps.
It's so crazy. I heard these footsteps that you would never hear on carpet. Look. It does not make noise, okay? But I heard them so loud it woke me up out of my sleep
to go put the thing on the door.
And nothing makes me want to get out of bed at 6 a.m. I can tell you that much. To go put the thing on the door because I was like, don't you come in here. Not now.
Lydia, looking at you.
So anyway, place is haunted.
Time that you stayed at it. You accidentally stayed in a haunted hotel.
And Alexa thought I was dumb for not looking it up, and
still do. I mean, I stand by that.
But it almost made it better that we didn't know because it made it like more genuine. Like we weren't looking for footsteps. We weren't like being like, there's a ghost upstairs.
Yeah.
We were just like, God, these people suck. And it turns out
the ghosts suck.
It was ghosts.
Philip. Alright, so now I'm going to tell you about my ghosts. It was a week long and they were 3 different events, experiences, I don't know, unexplainable, I don't know. So the thing that kicked off this sort of like group of 3, B and I were laying in bed watching a movie. It was late at night. Actually, it was The Haunting of Hill House. I remember this like it was yesterday. Like, it scared us so bad. And B is hardcore skeptic. I never get to play with my Ouija board that I've had for like 15 years because
it is our family Ouija board, but I don't want it anywhere near my house, so it lives here permanently. You can have it.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in ghosts or anything like that. So the fact that he is involved in the story, it validated some things for me. So the 2 of us are laying in bed watching The Haunting of Hill House. So if I'm laying in bed here, my TV is over here, and the door to my room is over here. It's like to my left. And so we're both watching this show, and
I'm just scared of everything.
Why did you look like that? That scared me.
Look at this light. It spooked me out.
It's been doing that the whole time.
I'm scared of everything.
I don't know what you're about to say. Like, this story's new
She
to
doesn't
me,
know these
so, like,
stories.
She's a half second in, I'm like, oh, this firelight is a good.
Scared me. The house is dark, watching a movie at night. And then, like, just out of nowhere, this super bright flash through the doorway into our bedroom. It was kind of like if someone took a picture of you from the hallway into our room. And it was I know, this cool toned white flash, really fast, absurdly bright. And B and I both were like, what the was that? Like, we both saw it at the same time. We both stopped. And like, for B to see it, I was like, you saw it? You saw? Who just took a picture of us from our hallway?
That's what I would be like. Did you go?
We're on the second floor. Oh my god, did we? So we stopped the movie. Hold please. We gotta like troubleshoot what just happened. So
do I have to stay here tonight?
yeah.
Oh no.
It was so bright. It had to come from somewhere. But B is like, there's a logical explanation to what this light was.
But there's not like a window that headlights could have come in.
And plus it was way
so
too fast to be headlights. It was like a camera flash.
What about aliens?
He looks around in the hall, nothing is out there. He goes into all the rooms in the house, no one is in the house. He goes up into our attic. He like went, this is the middle of the night, okay? He goes into the attic, which is crazy. Then he goes, it was so bright. So then
That's so scary.
into every room in the house, he goes up into the attic, he goes outside in the front yard to look towards the house to see if there was some way to do it. He texts our neighbor like, hey, did you see?
That's crazy.
Well, he was like, did you guys see that? Like, it was too bright for someone not to have seen. He was like, what? No. And
awkward. Now you guys are like the weird.
now we're the weird
neighbors.
We've always been the weird neighbors. Like, come on. My studio, this room that we're filming in, is like down the hall from my bedroom, so we were like, what if one of the flashes, like one of my photography lights, malfunctioned and flipped and like did a flash? Like, could it have been that? So I went into the studio and I was like setting off the flashes to try to recreate it. We rewinded Hill House to see if there was a flash in that show. Nothing in the show.
You guys really worked on this for a while.
We needed an answer. We couldn't figure out what it was until the point that he just gave up, which is like not his style.
Unlike him.
Not him. He was like, I can't explain it. I don't know what it is. That was the first night of this week that we were in. The second of our group of 3, which I don't know if you know anything about the number 3 and ghost hunting. We'll let her have that.
What?
Just look at me out of here.
I don't want to do this. For the 50th time, in case you guys didn't get the message, I don't want to do this.
So the second thing, okay. It's a few days later. It's around the same time of night. We're getting ready for bed. B was in our room, and I was standing in the doorway of our room, like casually leaning on the wall. So B and I tell this part differently, okay? So I'm leaning against the door frame. What?
So your air conditioning?
Yeah, probably. You little jumpy baby. And B's demeanor completely changes. His face like kind of drops and goes, it's right behind you.
Oh my god, what the f?
And I took off. I like bolted, swan dived into the bed with the blankets up like this. I like jumped in the bed and just like was like, what? And that's not like him, right?
No.
So I was like jumped in the bed and pulled the blanket over my head because I was like, I don't know what you mean by that, but I hate the sound of it. What? Why would you say that?
High five, Brendan.
His story was that he did not say it in that way. He said, it's right behind you, but doesn't matter. Either way, you don't want to hear that.
What did he mean? What was he talking about?
He said the flash, that light flash happened behind me while I was standing in the doorway. That it flashed from behind me. I didn't see it, but that it happened again.
And
I was like,
to say it's right behind you? Like it? No.
I know, right? He thinks I was overreacting. I was like, never say that again.
Yeah, do not. What?
In
behind? Ew.
I know. So he said that it was more cash, but
okay, even if it was more cash, you can be like, hey, that light just happened again behind you, not it's right behind
it's
you.
right behind you. So the third night is when keep on.
Oh.
We're so jumpy in the studio. So
the third night was the middle of the night. I just wake up for no reason, wide awake. I'm not dreaming, I'm wide awake. And I look over and there's a man standing in my room. There's a man standing there and he's like plain as day. Like I remember so clearly I could draw him for you. Like he was probably in his mid-30s, he was blonde, he was scruffy, and he was smiling, but not like a scary smile.
Oh my god, like a clown.
No, he had like this like nice demeanor. Like he was not, I didn't get bad vibes from him at all. It seemed like a warm, sort of like protective, I'm happy you're here smile. Like it wasn't scary at all.
Which pretty scary.
I know, it seems like, looking back, it seems like it should be really scary, but in the moment, something just came over me that it was like, this is okay. It was so weird. He was like plain
man
as
in your
day.
room. It's not okay. No.
He was only there for a few seconds and then he faded away.
Like fast or slow?
Like a slow fade.
Yeah.
not like a poof is gone, but like dissolve.
What the f***? You freak out?
Assume is the natural reaction if you see a ghost in your room. But I wasn't scared at all. It was just kind of like projected on me that it was fine. The lights were so scary. Oh, I have a detail I forgot. The night that I saw the guy, it was October 30th. It was the night of October 30th. In fact, it had crossed over midnight, making it actually Halloween. Which I never, ever, it sounds so cheesy. I would never have believed it if it didn't happen to me. And I didn't even realize it was Halloween until like a week later, because when I woke up in the middle of the night, I wasn't thinking like, it's Halloween. I was thinking like, there's a man in my room. And it was just like the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in this house. Actually, just the weirdest thing that's ever happened, period. After, like the next day, I looked up the girl who used to live in this house. I went to her Facebook to go to her friends and try to find the guy. Like it was plain as day. I was like,
did you find it?
Did the girl who lived here have a friend that died in the house or something? Like, who is this guy? I couldn't find him in her pictures. I don't know who he is. And I want to try to find out who he is tonight with the Ouija board.
Do we have
with
to?
The EMF. I want to find out who he is. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think that he's a bad energy, spirit at all. I want to find out who my ghost friend is.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to pull out my Ouija board and try to talk to him that way. We also have an EMF reader, which if you've ever seen any ghost hunting show.
Wait. Can we just take a sec to acknowledge that Jenna still, to this day, calls BuzzFeed Unsolved YouTube Unsolved? Oh my god. Okay, continue.
You've probably seen one of these before. They measure electromagnetic fields in the room. They respond to electronics. It doesn't respond to not electronics. It is consistently at this green. Okay, you're showing off our spooky slumber party. In theory, should stay on this green light unless it's near electronics like that. This is just Amazon's choice of EMFs.
It has not gone off this whole time, as far as we know, unless you guys tell us. I think we definitely need to investigate the hallway right outside your room.
Yeah, I want to investigate the bookshelf spot where he was standing.
Yes.
I really hope we can find out who he is.
What would it do? Would you go in your attic with that thing by
With
yourself?
this? Yeah.
Really? Ghost hunters?
Let's just get this done.
Ghost hunters.
I heard this in so long. I feel like it's been since college.
If I get possessed, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's okay.
What?
Alright. So just lightly touch, yeah?
Just barely.
Barely. Are there any spirits here tonight? My name is Alexa. This is my sister Jenna, and we just want to talk to you. Is there anyone here?
Yeah, can we go home now since it's not working?
No. What are you looking at?
Just that, it's that same like light.
Yeah.
Just creeps me out. I keep imagining stuff. Remember how we used to just be talking and it would just start moving?
Yeah. That was like Matt, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to make contact with the man that I saw. Blonde man, if you are here, I would love to get to know more about you.
Not here. Let's go to bed.
No.
If it just starts flying around, this is so scary to me.
Yeah, it's freaky to me too.
Do you know about the bright light Alexis saw? I also think this hasn't done anything the whole time, so like it leads me to think there's no one in here, you know?
We're trying to reach the ghost of the Poletti twins YouTube channel. Rest in peace.
I think we should try the other room.
And goodbye. I almost look like I'm Alexa. This is cancel. Okay. Let's check out the hallway where the flashes came from. I'm going to take the EMF, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And we're going to go over where those flashes were. So come with me. We also have a small little camera here, just like a static cam. Right here is where the flashes came from into that way. That way, which is my bedroom, and it just came from like right here. I really want to know what the flashing light was. We have no idea what you were trying to communicate or if you were trying to communicate. So if you're here, can you spike the meter? Are you here? It's cold right here, isn't it? Can you feel it?
But it's probably a vent.
There's no vent right here.
There's a fucking creepy attic.
I know.
But no vents or anything.
The attic is right above us, which is why B went up there to see if the flash came from there. But what if it spikes in the attic?
You go there by yourself.
Is there anyone here? We do not want to hurt you. We have no ill will or malicious intent. We just want to talk to you. You're not haunted.
If I managed to ghost them, yeah.
What if there was a snowman standing behind you?
Oh,
You're all clear, you're all clear. And then I'm gonna put it up to this to see if it spikes just.
okay. Yeah.
Consistent.
Yep.
We'll have to leave a good Amazon review.
Yeah, right.
Found out my house is not haunted after all. 5 stars. I'm gonna put it down
the whole time.
here, and we let this roll for a few minutes.
Okay.
See what it does. So here's about what it was like. Jenna's in bed, she's being me. And he was just standing here, kind of like this, like, but less creepy. I can't do it.
You're so scary.
I can't do a non-creepy smile on demand. And then you just faded away. Is anyone here? If you're here, can you spike this EMF meter? I'm looking to make contact with the man that I saw standing right here in my room. So good news, whatever was in my house is either not here or does not know how to use our ghost hunting equipment.
I'm super cool with it. If this thing went to like the red, I'd lose my
I know. Let us know in the comments if you want me to take this to her house.
No.
Actively haunted as well. actively haunted currently. My whole thing was a year ago. Her stuff is happening now. How do you feel? Relieved?
Yeah, no, I feel really relieved.
I've not given up hope of making contact with him at some point. What? Is it spiky?
No. You think I would just be sitting here?
Yeah, the way you looked at it freaked me out. And so even though...
Did you see it? Just
I
went
did
green.
see it spike it, but that's off, right?
That was the first time it's done anything. Yeah, this is off.
It went to like the yellow, right?
But that was the first time it's done anything. Is there anyone here?
What if during the outro they're like, wait.
It was next to this camera, but the camera's off. But it's not consistently doing it like the phones, you know?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, let's move all the electronics. It's starting to do something. Is there anyone here? It was more like right here. It was the camera.
But you didn't touch the camera and the camera's not...
Anything?
I wanted to come back.
Oh my god, I did it again. Do you see that?
Yeah.
When I put it on the carpet, carpet's not magnetic.
Yeah.
Do you want to use this camera to film the carpet? Cookie stash. Oh god. Of course it didn't do it that time.
Is there anyone here? If you can move this meter, can you light up the second light?
Just gonna go right past you for Lisa's pumpkin. Alright, so actually, maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
I literally just had it go to the orange.
We're bad ghost hunters.
I know.
It's only when we turn the camera off.
There. See?
Well, that seems like a improper use of an EMF.
Yeah, but I don't have magnets in my hand.
Yeah, but if you're shaking it all around, it's probably a bad reading.
I don't know.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are I 100% believe in spirits and ghosts and entities and things of that nature. I'm glad that it's not reading anything in Alexa's bedroom, or I would lose my mind.
There's some open-ended possibilities. I would say maybe...
But of course it wasn't even on the camera. No
I
one's
know.
gonna believe us.
We should get a spirit box.
Oh god.
I'm like, more. Or like a thermal cam. Night vision.
Okay, anyway.
You want us to take our ghost hunting adventures elsewhere? Let us know. I would love to. She would hate it. Sounds perfect. I would say either... Oh my god.
Cuddle.
You're playing with fire there, little one who doesn't want to get possessed.
Cuddle.
A bit weird. Of course, it only flickers once we're like done ghost hunting.
Right. And
we're like,
off camera.
Seriously, off camera.
I want to hear their ghost stories.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any good ones, leave them in the comments.
But they have to be true.
Yeah,
Don't
no
make it up.
spaghettis. What are they called?
Creepypastas.
Yeah.
No spaghettis for Jenna. We want your true ghost stories that happened to you that you would vouch for. Leave those in the comments for us to read.
No spaghettis.
No spaghettis. Poletti spaghettis. So that's it for this week's spooky Halloween video. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to be spooky this whole time. I'm back in my peppy peps.
You can't quit.
Thank you guys for watching our spooky. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Katie, for being our spookiest, hauntedest, full body apparitionist. Featured patron. I love you so much. I love all of you guys. Thank you for not haunting my house. Thank you, ghosties, for being kind and nice. Please continue to be so. Alright, bye guys. Mwah.